Don't run away from your problems. That was funny. Oh. Those kids jogging, and they were taking selfies with everything to prove that they have to do it, to prove to their coach that they ran to the next spot. They have to take a picture of a place. You know, they were high school kids. I said, don't run away from your problems. I think it's funny because I'm an old guy. And they all started laughing, but one kid was really confused. He looked at me like, what does that mean? That'll probably be the kid that invents the next Facebook and becomes a billionaire. And then I'll be applying for a job in 20 years and he won't hire me because he will remember that I yelled at him. What is going on down here? I've never seen a boat down here like that. Uh-oh. I wonder if they're looking for a dead body, seriously. Oh, the boat disabled and there's a tow truck down here. A boat ran out of gas or something and started floating up to the shore here. So the state took one of the trucks and a trailer down there to put the boat on it and pull it out of the... Wow. It happens. I mean, I see boats, you know. I mean, you don't call the Coast Guard for everything, no. I mean, not if you're not in danger or nothing. Now, I had a guy on a boat. I mean, he had a boat that held 100 gallons of gas. And he told me if you run out of gas out there, the Coast Guard gives you a big, huge fine. Because a lot of guys, let's say your boat holds 50 gallons of gas. I mean, a big boat. And you're out there, you know, you spend 25% to get out there. You're supposed to be looking at all of it and calculating it. That's part of the laws, the rules of having a boat permit. And you're out there circling around for like the salmon or the halibut way out in the ocean. And you're having so much fun you lose track of time. And you only got like 15% of your gas left. You know, and it's a strong current and you're not making it back. Look at all these homeless people living in all these vehicles right here. And then they'll sit here all day until, you know, like sunset or 9 o'clock night. They'll move in the dark try to find a place to sleep for 6 hours, and then they'll have to, then in the morning they'll come back right to this spot or something. That's why it's always best to go team with a boat, another boat. So, you know, if something happens, someone could bring you gas. Have you ever looked up shipwrecks of the Oregon coast? That's just the known shipwrecks. I mean, there's probably been hundreds of shipwrecks on the West Coast that, you know, nobody ever knew about. You know, back when they had the big, huge wooden ships, and that's how the cargo moved around the world. I mean, it's fascinating. It's beyond fascinating if you look at the history of wooden cargo ships of like the 17 and 1800s. And they would have like 50 tons, you know, 100,000 pounds of like tea from Great Britain coming over to like New York. And they had to keep all this a certain way and keep it from molding. It took 3 months, 2 or 3 months to get here. And a lot of those ships just 50 miles out, 100 miles out, they just sank, and everybody dies and they don't even know what happened to them. But if you look at shipwrecks, known shipwrecks of the Oregon coast, it's fascinating history. The sea could be a beautiful lover or like a killing machine. For real. The sea doesn't care about you. No. It's beautiful to look at from shore, but that's why I'm always amazed. I mean, I'll never do it myself, but I'm always fascinated by people who get in like rowboats and row across the Atlantic Ocean to, you know, England or something. Like a team of guys in a professional rowboat, or girls actually, both. It's so fascinating to look at stuff like that. Or you think about all the Indians in the Pacific Ocean around the islands and around Hawaii, and they had these fascinating rowboats. And they would row hundreds of miles away from where they were, and they knew exactly how to get back. Like 200 years ago, 150 years ago. And yet, with all the technology we have, people still die on the ocean every day by the hundreds all over the world. You know, the ocean, literally, the ocean is the one thing that really keeps a lot of countries at peace with each other. I think that's kind of how God planned it when he separated the earth into the waters during the Great Flood. I'm going to film this sailboat going right underneath the bridge. I'll put it on a different video though. Look at my boat channel, my boat playlist, you'll find it.